Kaori. She is the only one for Ryohei. No other option. She is the goddess among the fans.
Gamer santai.
Well, it wasn't actually an offer or anything. The producers knew my passion for making live-action version of City Hunter because I've been a huge fan of City Hunter for decades. So they approached the studios and TV stations and all the streaming platforms, and eventually Netflix gave it a green light. And when I heard that, I thought I would be really happy about the news, but what came to my mind was the tremendous pressure, because I loved that IP, City Hunter, so much that I never wanted to ruin it, you know. So I'm still under strong pressure. Of course I'm really happy at the same time, but I have to carry this incredible story to, of course, to old fans of City Hunter, but also to the new generation who have no idea what City Hunter is. But I think we've done a good job. I think every generation from all over the world can enjoy this story very much. There's only one option, Kaori. She is the only one for Ryohei. No other option. She is the goddess among the fans. Well, it was a great experience. I mean, she has this special talent about getting into the character, and she's hardworking. She's a hardworking actor. Like, before the scene, she had to use the hammer. She was practicing like all day with that hammer, how to handle hammer, and she was asking me how to, how to do these moves like Kaori does. And she was, practicing all the time in the set, and I was looking at her and what an actor she is. And then as the filming goes on, she got into the character more and more, and how she delivers her lines were exactly the same as the original voice actor who played Kaori in the animation adaptation of City Hunter. So he was watching like a magic. Well, thanks to Netflix, we had enough time to prepare for action scenes. So yeah, I felt more comfortable than what I usually do with regular Japanese films. And also I had a very good relationship with the stunt coordinator. We talked about how we choreographed the fighting and everything, and we talk about how we edit the action sequences and everything. So we had the same image, same vision of action sequences, how Ryohei would fight. So it was not really hard to make it a good action scene. But the only thing I had to practice a lot was how to handle guns, especially reloading. When I reload the guns, Ryohei has to reload really quickly. He does it with unbelievable speed, quickness to reload the guns. So I had to practice a lot, and I had to figure out how he reload the guns. I mean, there are many ways to reload revolver guns. You can, for instance, you can reload here, but in the film, sometimes you have to reload in this frame, within this frame, when it's a close-up shot. So I have to reload right here. I have to practice how to reload so quickly, right here by my face. So I had to train that kind of thing for such a long time. And there's also a scene I have to disassemble gun without looking at it in 2 seconds. So that was hard too. No CGI. We didn't use CGI there, no VFX. That's a very good question. You know, sometimes Ryo gets really cartoony, and it is not always easy for actors to embody cartoon characters into the real world. And there are always options when you play cartoon character, which is you can make it as realistic as possible, you know, realistic acting like many Marvel live action that do, many Hollywood movies do. And there is also a choice that you keep that cartoony expression as it is and then make it a live action. And this time we tried not to afraid to be cartoony, because if we get rid of that cartoony part of Ryo Saiba, we are going to lose something iconic to City Hunter. So yes, we try to make it a little closer to the original animation and original comic book. And I think we succeeded in it. Well, some people may think it is, you know, a little overacting, but for Japanese style of making live action, I think many audience, especially Asian audience, can enjoy this kind of ups and downs in one character. Especially Ryo Saiba has a really big gap between two sides of his personality. So he sometimes, you know, this time he gets really serious, but at the next moment he gets really funny. It can exist one character, you know, in Ryo Saiba, if it is Ryo Saiba. So we try to make it happen in live action too. We try to portray the funny, interesting essence of Ryo Saiba, even if it's a live action adaptation. Thank you very much.